so much for joining me today. I so appreciate it. I just want to let you know that this is going to be relaxing. So please, enjoy yourself, get comfortable, and you don't want to feel any pain at all. This is a very gentle, relaxing stretch. So if you're feeling pain, you're going to want to stop what you're doing, and I will give you a modification for the pose, or you can just skip that specific stretch. And this is a time for you to worship. This is a time for you to pray. So feel free to sing out loud if you know the song and you want to sing. Feel free to pray while you're doing this. This is truly like your time with God, and I hope you enjoy it. So we're going to get right into it. I want you to get comfortable. You can be sitting up, you can be laying down. I prefer to lay down at this spot, but it's totally up to you. I keep my eyes closed the whole time during the class just to focus on my body and focus on God. So you can keep your eyes closed if you want to, or you can open and close your eyes as the class goes, whatever makes you feel comfortable. But we're going to get started. And I want you to start by breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. I want you to notice your breath. Notice if your breath is short or long. Notice if your breath is fast or slow. And notice if you're taking in a lot of air at a time or only a little bit of air. And I want you to notice, because I want you to come back to this natural breath if you're feeling lightheaded or dizzy or just uncomfortable with this breathing exercise. So I want you to begin breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth like we're doing. And I want you to just continue with that breath as we just listen to this song. And I want you to focus. So you can focus on breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. You can fix your thoughts on the lyrics to the song. You can pray to God in your head if you have a hard time focusing like I do. Whatever feels good to you, I want you to just try to be present in this moment as you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth.
He is jealous for me. Love's like a hurricane. I am a tree bending beneath the weight of his wind and mercy. When all of a sudden I am unaware of these afflictions eclipsed by glory, and I realize just how beautiful you are and how great your affections are for me. And oh, how he loves us, oh, how he loves us, how he loves us, oh. And he is jealous for me. Love's like a hurricane. I am a tree bending beneath the weight of his wind and mercy. When all of a sudden I am unaware of these afflictions eclipsed by glory, and I realize just how beautiful you are and how great your affections are for me. And oh, how he us. Oh, how he loves us, how he loves us. Oh.
And if you're not comfy, I want you to get comfortable. We're going to continue to focus on our breath. We're going to go through a few different breathing exercises. Like I said, if you feel dizzy or lightheaded, feel free to go back to your natural breath. But we're going to continue breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. But this time I want you to try and slow down your breath. So breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, but this time try to go as slow as you can. Then once you're ready, once that feels comfortable to you, I want you to breathe out through your mouth, but this time try to breathe out all the air that's in your lungs. You can continue to breathe that way, but this time try when you breathe in through your nose to fill up your lungs completely with air. One way to test that out, if you want to, this is totally optional, but you can put your hands on your rib cage, and when you breathe in through your nose, try to feel your rib cage expand as you fill your lungs with air. So we're breathing in through our nose as we fill up our lungs with air, feel our rib cage expand as we do so, and then we're blowing out of our mouth. And you want to go as slow as you can once you feel comfortable. So you can continue to breathe this way if you want to, but we're gonna breathe in through our nose as we count to 3. And we're gonna breathe out through our mouth as we count to 5. And you can count really slow or you can count really fast. The goal is just to breathe out a little bit longer than you breathe in. And you can continue to deep breathe if you want to, or you can breathe normally. It's totally up to you. The reason why we do the deep breathing is because it helps relax our muscles and it sends happy endorphins to your brain and just really gets you in that state of relaxation. So that's why we do the deep breathing. And when you breathe out a little bit longer than you breathe in, what happens is it lowers your heart rate and helps you relax even more so. And that's why we do that. It really helps if you're trying to fall asleep or if you're if you're feeling anxious or upset. These are really good breathing techniques to use. So I want you to get comfortable if you aren't already. And I'm going to speak some Bible verses over you guys. These are God's word directly to you personally. And I've personalized them, different Bible verses, and I've put them together. So it's truly like a personalized message from God to you. And God is saying, "For I know the plan that I have for you. For I know the plan that I have for you. It's a plan to prosper you, a plan for you to succeed, and not to hurt you or to harm you, but a plan to give you hope and a future that's better than you can imagine." And God is saying, I want you to know that I am always with you. You are not alone. And even though you might not feel close to me at times, there is nothing that can separate you from my love for you. There is nothing that can separate you from my love. So even if you don't feel me there, I am always there with you. You are not alone. I want you to know that I am a God who is loving, who is kind, and I care so much about you. I care about you. I love you. I handcrafted you. I've been with you for every single moment of your life since you were born. I think about you all day long. If you were to count my thoughts towards you, they would outnumber the grains of sand on the beach. God says, I love you, and I am thinking about you all the time. I care so much about you. You are not alone. And do you know that I'm happy with you. I am so pleased with you. I'm not a God who's angry at you, but I am so happy with you. And do you want to know why? Because I've separated your sin from who you are as far as the east is from the west. So literally as far as you can imagine, as far as humanly possible. So when I see you, my child, I see you as perfect. I see you as spotless. I see you as blameless. And I love you. Every time you come to see me, every time you come to spend time with me, I am so happy and so excited to see you. The Bible says that I literally run to you. I run to you with open arms, and I give you the best hug ever. When you come to me, whenever you come to me, I am so happy and so excited to see you that I run to you with open arms. I love you and I am here for you. You are not alone. And so, God, I just thank you so much for being here. Thank you that you are real and that you're alive. Thank you that you're in the room right now with us. God, I love you, and I love that we get to escape whatever's going on in our life. And we just get to run away and be with you in this moment. I love that we get to experience your love and we get to experience your peace. God, it's amazing. It blows my mind that you're not a God who's far away, but that you're a God who's close and you're a God who cares. And you're a God who's compassionate. I love you, and I love that we get to spend time with you. God, I just pray that you would help us to focus on you. I just pray that you would keep the distractions away from us during this time. And I pray that you would have our undivided attention. Lord, I trust you with this class, and I give it to you in Jesus' name. Amen. And so once you're ready, feel free to come into a seated position if you aren't already. And once you're there, you can begin to rock from side to side. And you can have your legs crossed. You can have your legs stretched out in front of you. You can have your feet on the ground and your knees bent. Whatever is the most comfortable way for you to sit. And by rocking from side to side, this is calming your nervous system. And it also is a gentle stretch for your hips. Very, very gentle stretch. And you can take a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth while we're here. And you feel free to do some deep breathing throughout the class. It will actually help you get a deeper and better stretch if you remember to do it. And again, feel free to sing if you know the song. And once you're ready, we're gonna come into a straight position. You wanna make sure your back is nice and straight. Your shoulders are down. And we're gonna bring our left ear towards our left shoulder. And the goal is to feel a stretch in the opposite side of your neck. So if you're not feeling a stretch, you can go further down with your both shoulders down. If this is starting to be painful, you could always lift your head up a little bit. Once we're here, feel free to move your head back and forth. And you want to go slow so you can feel the stretch in your neck. And you can come up. We're going to bring our right ear towards our right shoulder. And again, feel free to take some deep breaths if you want to.
Oh, it's love so undeniable. I can hardly speak. Peace so unexplainable.
And we're going to begin to move our head back and forth. And again, you want to go slow. Really feel that stretch. And you can bring your head up. We're gonna tuck our chin and bring our head forward. You wanna try to keep your shoulders down and back if you can. We're gonna slowly begin to move our head from side to side. Again, we're going slow so we can feel the stretch in our neck. And once you're ready, we're gonna bring our head up. And then we're going to put our right hand on the ground. We're gonna bend our right elbow and reach over with the opposite arm. And again, your legs can be stretched out. You can have your feet on the ground and your knees bent, whatever feels comfortable for you. We're just doing a gentle side body stretch. And if this is painful for you, you could always straighten out your elbow and come further up. You just, whatever makes you feel a gentle stretch, and you can stop there. If you're not feeling a stretch, you could always bend further down. And we're gonna switch sides once you're ready. This is one of my favorite stretches. It feels so good.
I delight myself in you, captivated by
And you can come up. We're going to stretch out our right leg and keep our left knee bent. And you can stay here if you're feeling a stretch. If you're not feeling a stretch, with a very straight back, you're going to want to lean towards that leg. It's not about touching your toe, it's about feeling that stretch in back of your leg. And feel free, if you notice when you take a deep breath out, you'll be able to stretch a little bit deeper.
I know the power of your cross, forgiven and free.
And again, you don't want to feel any pain. I'm going to remind you of that 100 times during the class. The reason why is because your muscles are like chocolate, and if you stretch them out while they're cold or room temperature, we're going to switch legs once you're ready. They have an easier chance of tearing. And no one wants to tear a muscle in their leg. That won't be good. And just like chocolate, when it's warm or even hot, you can move it around and stretch it out, and it won't tear. It'll have a less likelihood of tearing. And once you're ready, we're gonna come up and we're gonna stand up, but I want you to go slow, take your time. Once you're ready, we're just gonna bring our right arm across our body and hook it with our left arm. You can, if this is painful, you can bring your arm further away from your body, or you can always bend your elbow, and if you're not feeling a stretch, you can bring your arm closer to your body and straighten it out more, whatever feels good to you. We're gonna switch arms once you're ready. You should feel a gentle stretch in your shoulder. You can relax that arm. We're gonna bring our right hand and put it on our right shoulder blade. And you could, if you feel a stretch like here, you can stay here. If you're not feeling a stretch, you could reach over, hold on to that elbow, and try to bring it back behind you. You want to keep your neck nice and straight. You should feel a stretch in your right shoulder. And you can relax. We're going to do the same thing opposite side. So you want to reach your left hand towards your left shoulder blade. And again, you can stay here, or if you're not feeling a stretch, you could reach behind. Just pull that elbow back. And you can relax. We're gonna bring both hands up above our head. We're gonna interlace our fingers, turn our palms towards the ceiling, and push up. And then we're going to lean our head and our hands towards the right a little bit. And then towards the left when you're ready.
Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me.
And back up. And you can relax your arms. We're going to put our hands on our shoulder blades and draw a circle with our elbows. The more intense version of this is if you were to fully extend your arms. And you can do that if you want to. Some people don't have the space to do that. So you can continue to put your hands on your shoulders and do it. It works just the same. Whatever feels best for you. You want to make sure you go very slow when you're doing it. Now we're going to switch directions once you're ready. Then you can relax. We are going to go back down into a seated position, but again, go slow, take your time.
You've been so kind to me.
And once you're ready, we're going to put our feet on the ground and bend our knees. We're going to put our hands behind us. And if you're feeling a stretch right here, you can stay here. If you're not feeling a stretch, then you want to lean back a little bit and kind of bend your elbows a little bit. You just want to go far enough so you can feel a stretch in your shoulders and your upper chest. You want to be very, very gentle. So if you're feeling pain at all, feel free to straighten your elbows and sit back up. And if you're not feeling a stretch, then you can go deeper. And you can straighten out your arms and come up. We are going to do a spinal twist. So if you're having back issues or back pain or back injury, you could avoid this one, or you could just do it and be very careful. It's up to you. But we're gonna straighten out our left leg and bend our right knee. And we're gonna put our left elbow on the side of our right knee. And then we're gonna put our right hand behind us. We're gonna breathe in, and when you breathe out, you can twist your body to the right. And come back to center. We're gonna do the same thing opposite side. So straighten out that right leg, bend the left knee, put the right elbow on the side of the left knee, left hand behind you. Breathe in, and when you breathe out, you can twist. And then come back to center. If you did that, congratulations. You just did one of the most complicated ones in the class. And again, you can have your legs stretched out. You can have your knees bent, whatever feels best for you. We are just going to lift up our hands, interlace our fingers, push our palms towards the ceiling. But this time we're gonna lean our head and our hands backwards. And we're gonna bring our heart towards the ceiling. This is another stretch for your spine.
Here in this moment, when heaven breaks through.
And then for this next stretch, you're gonna wanna cross your legs so you can have your feet far away from your body or closer to your body. It's up to you. But we're gonna hold on to our knees and bend our back, like curve our spine, and tuck our chin. So we're gonna do that one more time. So we're going to bring our hands above our head and bring our head and our hands backwards as we bring our heart towards the sky. And then we're gonna put our hands on our knees and curve our spine as we tuck our chin and lean backwards. And you can come up. We're going to lay down once you're ready with your feet on the ground and your knees bent. And then we're gonna do one more spinal twist. So we're gonna straighten out our left leg, keep our right knee bent. We're gonna put our left hand on the right knee, and we're gonna breathe in, and when you breathe out, you can bring that knee across your body towards the ground on the opposite side. If you're not feeling a stretch, you can try to bring your knee to touch the ground. That is pretty advanced. And if you're feeling pain, you could always bring your knee towards your body. Whatever feels good to you. And we're gonna bring that knee back to center. We're gonna move around our ankle in one direction and then another, whatever feels good. You can move your foot up and down in a circle. And then once you're ready, we're gonna put our right ankle on the opposite leg with your knee still bent. You can let your knee fall outwards towards the ground. This is another complicated move, so you're doing good so far. Then we're gonna bend our left knee and put our left foot on the ground. And if you're feeling a stretch, you can stay here. If you're not feeling a stretch, you can lift up that foot and just bring that knee in towards your body. And again, you don't want to feel any pain. You really want to listen to your body. And then when you're ready, you can straighten out that left leg and then the right leg and put it on the ground. Then we're gonna bend our left knee. And when you're ready, we're gonna put our right hand on top of that left knee and breathe in for another spinal twist. And when you breathe out, you can bring that knee across your body towards the ground on the opposite side. You can bring that knee back to center. We're just gonna start moving our foot around in a circle in one direction and then another. Whatever feels good to your ankle. And then we're gonna put that ankle on the opposite leg. With your knee still bent, you can let your knee fall outwards towards the ground. If you want to, you can take a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then we're gonna bend our right knee and put our right foot on the ground. And again, you can stay here if you're feeling a stretch. If you're not feeling a stretch, you can bring that right knee in towards your body and lift up your foot. And then you can straighten out your legs and put them on the ground. So this is your final relaxation pose. So feel free to lay down on your belly. You can lay down on your side. You can sit up. You can stand up. You can stay laying on your back. Whatever makes you feel the most comfortable, feel free to get comfortable. And you can move around during this last part of class. But we're gonna focus on our breath again. So we're gonna breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. And I want you to notice your breath again and just see if it changed from the beginning of class. And just notice if your breath is fast or slow, or if you're breathing in a lot of air or a little bit of air. If you're doing short breaths or long breaths. And again, feel free to come back to this natural breath if you're feeling dizzy or lightheaded at all during this deep breathing. But I want you to try to breathe out all the air that's in your lungs again. And when you breathe in, I want you to fill up your lungs with air as your rib cage expands. And if once you feel comfortable doing that, you can try to really slow down your breath as you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So we're breathing in through our nose as we feel our lungs fill up completely with air and our rib cage expand. And we're breathing out through our mouth, and we're breathing out all the air that's in our lungs. And we're trying to slow it down as much as possible. And if you feel dizzy or lightheaded or you're beginning to have a headache, feel free to go back to your natural breath. And you can try breathing in through your nose as you count to 3 and out through your mouth as you count to 5 if you want to. And as always, you can count slow or you can count fast. The goal is just to breathe out a little bit longer than you breathe in. And you can continue to do your deep breathing, or you can breathe normally. It's totally up to you. If you want to join me, we can go through this imagination exercise. This is totally optional, only if you want to. But if you want to, we are going to imagine that we are in the most amazing place in the world. Now, this could be a place that you've been to before. This could be a place that you've never been to. This could be a place that doesn't even exist, but you could just imagine would be amazing. Once you've imagined somewhere, I want you to look around at the place that you've imagined and notice the colors that you see. And if you've imagined a place outside, I want you to notice the different things that you see in nature. And if you're inside, I want you to notice the size of the room and maybe the objects that are there. And again, this imagination exercise is optional. Then I want you to notice what you might feel. Maybe you feel the sand or the grass beneath you. Maybe you feel the warm sun shining on you. Maybe you feel a comfortable blanket or a pillow or a bed or a couch. Just imagine what you would feel in this place. And then I want you to notice what you might hear in this place you've imagined. Maybe you hear ocean waves or the white noise of a fan. Maybe you hear a fireplace and the fire crackling, or the wind blowing, or birds chirping, or dogs barking. Then I want you to notice what you would smell. Maybe you smell the fresh, crisp air or the ocean breeze. Maybe you smell something yummy cooking in the oven, or your favorite candle, perfume, or your cologne. And I want you to imagine what emotions you would feel. Maybe you would feel happy or excited. Maybe you'd feel relaxed or at peace. Maybe you feel rested or just in awe of God's creation. Maybe you feel frustrated because this exercise isn't working for you, and that's totally okay. You're not alone. But if you want to, I want you to imagine that God comes into this place with you. And you can imagine God would be big or small. You can imagine God to look like a male or a female. It doesn't have to be the biblical version of what God might look like. I want you to have fun with this. You can imagine God to be older or younger. And then I want you to imagine where he is in this space. So maybe God is far away from you, or maybe you'd like to imagine him by your side, standing or sitting by you, or holding your hand. You could imagine God holding you like you are his child, or just giving you a hug. However you would like to imagine God and where he is with you. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. And then I want you to imagine that God is happy with you. Imagine God with a smile on his face. And just imagine God to be loving and tender and compassionate and sweet and kind. And then if you want to, I want you to imagine God saying these words over you. I'm not mad at you. I'm not disappointed in you. I am so happy with you. I'm so pleased with you. I love you more than you could imagine. I love you more than you can imagine. And I care so much about you. I care about the details in your life. In fact, I have counted the amount of hairs that are on your head. I have them all numbered. Do you know that every tear that you've ever cried, I caught in my bottle? I collected them because you are important to me. Your emotions, how you feel, your tears, they're important to me. I care about you. I am thinking about you all the time. If you were to try to number my thoughts towards you, they would outnumber the grains of sand. I am not a God who's far away, but I am a God who's with you, a God who's close. I am in the room with you. I am by your side. I have been by your side since the day you were born. In fact, I handcrafted you. I created you. I picked out your eye color. I picked out your smile and your laugh, your personality. You are truly a unique, design. You are not a mistake, but I have a specific purpose just for you. There is no one out there in this world that is like you. You are an original design. There's no one in the world that has your thumbprint. There's no one in the world that has your DNA. You are a unique, one of a kind masterpiece, an original creation. There is a purpose that I have designed and planned just for you that no one else can accomplish. You are my child, and I am yours. You are mine, and I am yours. I am with you, and I am for you. I am here to help you. I'm here to strengthen you, and I'm here to carry you through this. I just want to pray. God, I love you. God, I'm so glad that you're here with us. God, thank you for being real and alive. Thank you that I just can't even believe that the God of the universe, the creator of the stars and the sunsets and the skies and the oceans, is the same God that lives inside of me and is crazy in love with me. Like, God, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your joy, your peace, your satisfaction, God. I love that we were designed and just to spend time with you. We were designed to feel your love and experience you. And I just thank you so much for giving us that opportunity, that privilege. You're so awesome, God, and we love you. And so for this next song, guys, this is your time with God. I want you to tell God how you're feeling. Tell him what you're thinking about. If you want to, you could always thank him for anything and everything. You can relax and enjoy his peace and enjoy this moment. You can do whatever you want these next few minutes. This is your time with God. And again, make sure you're comfortable. Feel free to move around.
What can I do for you? What can I bring to you? What kind of song would you like me to sing? 'Cause I'll dance a dance for you, pour out my love to you. What can I do for you, beautiful King? 'Cause I can't thank you enough. 'Cause I can't thank you enough. What can I do for you? What can I bring to you? What kind of song would you like me to sing? 'Cause all in to dance for you, pour out my love to you. What can I do for you, beautiful King? Oh, 'cause I can't thank you enough. Oh, 'cause I can't thank you enough. What can I do for you? What can I bring to you? What kind of song would you like me to sing? 'Cause all dance a dance for you, pour out my love to you. What can I do for you, beautiful King? Oh, 'cause I can't thank you enough. simply be with me and let those things go. 'Cause they can wait another minute, wait. This moment is too sweet. Would you please stay here with me and love on me a little longer? I hear you sing, you don't have to do a thing. Just simply be with me and let those things go. 'Cause they can wait another minute, wait. This moment is too sweet. Would you please stay here with me and love on me a little longer? 'Cause I'd like to be with you a little longer. I'd love to be with you a little longer. 'Cause I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you.
And you can continue to relax if you would like. Continue to spend time with God if you want to. Feel free to play your own music and just enjoy His love. You could journal, or if you just want to go about your day or get a good night's sleep after this, it's totally up to you. You could do whatever you want because we had just completed this class. Thank you so much for joining with me. Bye-bye.